I think I have more than 3 to do. I just felt like I had too much to do today for attempts. We got, like, I don't know how many daily runs we gotta do. Hey, Harry. I think 4, maybe. We also have to do the episode review, which I never look forward to because I improvise the whole thing. I have no clue what I'm going to say. Because a part of me doesn't remember every tiny specific detail, but I do know what I thought about certain things, but yeah, I just improvise. It's not even a review, I just have like a conversation about it. I don't even know if I can call it a review. I just have a conversation about it instead. And I need y'all's help with it too. Yeah. Because I get a lot of interactions in the comments with the videos, so I want it to go the best it can. Like, I have some opinion. Like, we can do a little bit of talking before it. We can talk about it a little bit before. It'll help me a little bit. I did enjoy the episode a little bit. A little bit. It was mostly enjoyable. I cannot get over, and I absolutely cannot stand. I hate, and I don't use that word often when describing, like, plots. Gameplay, yes. But I don't use the word hate too often when describing plots. I hate how incompetent Ellie and Dina are in a fight. I hate it. I hate it. Like, I'm rooting for them. I want them to not just, like, succeed, but also look good on television. You know? They are incompetent in any, like, fight encounter that comes across their path. And I use this as a comparison a lot. I'm not expecting John Wick type body counts and performances. But the entire point, and I know it's not the game, I know there are some things you can't do like in the game. Ellie kills like 100 soldiers herself. I know. I know. I know. But, oh my god. You go to Seattle to exact revenge for his killers. It's a good thing you haven't found any of Abby's crew besides Nora. Because they would have killed you in 2 seconds. And this is the part I don't know how I'm going to, like, word it the best I can. But I'm all for, like... I talked about this in the Discord briefly. I'm all for, like, girl power. You know, anything a guy can do, a girl can do as well. Like, I'm all for that. Better representation and that kind of stuff. Like, I am. You might not think of I feel that way when you look at me, but I do feel that way. I like seeing strong women in media. I do. I do. Oh my god, just the fact they had to have a man show up to save the day. I hate that. And I like Jesse as a character. But him showing up to save the day, you've grown up in this world. You've grown up in this world. How can you be that helpless? The first bit of trouble they get into, they were dead if he didn't show up. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yes, it was a lot of infected. What would I have done for that scene? Maybe the same outcome, but just fight a little better. Prove that you can stand your ground in the face of danger. They're just so... Oh, hi, Brett. Thanks for 77-month resub. Oh my god, yeah, where's her rifle? There was the whole scene, I'll trade you. This one's better. Where is that one? I didn't even think of that. Oh, it's with Shimmer. So I don't know how I'm going to word that to where people don't get pissed off at me for how I worded it or something, but like, I'm completely over the fact they find themselves in danger and then they just... Alice, thank you for a Prime sub. Welcome to the Ant Colony. And your emotes, thank you so much for your support. This is live. Yep. You're right. Expecting them to take out a giant horde and stuff, yeah. Show me one moment where they have been competent in the face of danger. It just hasn't been there. And it's annoying me. Griff, thank you for a 2-month resub. And Hook, thank you for Prime sub. Welcome to the Ant Colony. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much for your support. So then it turns to, okay, what did you want? What were you expecting? I don't know. I just remember, like... Remember Abby Day 1 when you're finished with the train station, the rail yard, and Nora shows you all the bodies? Like, most of that I'm sure was Tommy. But, like, some of that's definitely what we did. Is that just going to be missing? Shimmer joins the Seraphites. So I don't know. The show's like officially losing me. Also, they spoke too fast for me to like... They spoke too fast for me to like get it. How did Jesse know they were there? He randomly went to the theater first and then found out that they were going to be where they ended up? How did he know they were in the theater? Like, I never had that many good things to say about Part 2 the game, but, like, Jesse arrives in Seattle, causes some trouble, Ellie follows the carnage, and then finds him. That makes a little more sense. The whole time thinking you're tracking down Tommy, but really you're finding him. How did show TV show? How did he? Again, maybe it was mentioned and I didn't catch it. How did he know? Okay, the map was left in the theater. How did he know to go to the theater? This is the whole town. Even Ellie and Dina just stumbled upon the theater. The lights were on. I don't know if they mentioned it. Mango, thank you for a 5-month resub. And Jazz, thank you for 5 gifts. I feel bad. I'm not doing attempts today. After this review, we're going to do like 4 daily runs, and then I'm going to record some footage for a segmented run, which will be good because I'll play a little part 1 before I head offline. This should still be a relatively long stream. But, yeah, I hate to say it, but the show's starting to lose me a little. Still gonna watch it, obviously. And I'm wondering if I don't like it strictly because they're so incompetent in a fight. Like, there has to be another reason for me to, like, not enjoy it as much as I could, but part of me feels like that's reason enough. Like, look, I never talk about Part 2's plot, mainly because I don't like it that much. But it's not like I don't know what they were trying to do with the game. You know, Ellie is unlikable. It's her coping mechanism for what she had to endure, had to witness. She's kind of miserable to be around. She's angry. There's blood in her eyes. You know? It's not even a little bit there in the show. Harsh Trooper, thank you for 5 gifted subs. Thank you very, very much. Very kind of y'all. Thank you. Like, I think the way they're handling the Wolves and Seraphite conflict has been pretty good. In terms of, like, transporting it over to TV, I think it's all been done pretty well. But, man. The Ellie part, I'm just not getting it. Like, even in the game, you know, if you think about it, Seraphites weren't, like in Ellie's portion, Seraphites weren't mentioned that much. Not that much. Like, they were talked about and meant. Like, did you hear what they said? Yeah, scars. Wonder what that is. You come across them in the park, and then the parking garage, and then when you're riding across the boat. That's the only bit you see of them when you're playing as Ellie. That's it. They're going to be shown a lot more in the next season when it focuses on Abby, and just like they did in the game. So I think the way they've treated the Seraphites in Ellie's part of the game, or of the show, has been enough. It's been enough. That little stroll through the woods, the bodies, Isaac torturing one. Even the brief mention in this episode, like he's working on a plan or a peace treaty or a truce or something. I think they're setting it up so season 3 is just better. More episodes definitely would have helped. It really would have helped. I need to remember. I need to remember what happened in the episode itself. Whoa, you got that hype train in at the last second. That's kind of funny. Literally 1 second left on the clock. Adam Styles, thank you for 4-month resub. And Chich, thank you for 64-month resub at tier 3. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, they spent 3 episodes in Jackson. I don't know. Maybe the biggest problem is it is only 7 episodes. Well, that's not the only problem. Clearly, even if it was longer, these changes would have been in here anyway. Why don't we just make the video, huh? Get it out of the way, because I don't like making these. I really, really don't like making these. I need my other chat in here. Jazz, thank you for 5 gifted sub. My goodness. Why are you guys so generous today? I got 2 different chats for this. I think I read somewhere the record for Hype Train was like level 67 or something. I might have just made that up, but something like that. Alright, I gotta... It was level 111. Was that it? Alright. It was some, like, really high number. You know what some people do are subathons, where each time you sub, gift a sub, or donate, or cheer bits or something, it adds time onto the timer, and you can't go offline until the timer hits 0. I don't know about that one. Or I think you're allowed to sleep, and that's it. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't know what I'm gonna say about it. The episode wasn't terrible, just... I mean, it was better than episode 4. Look, I did not like episode 4. Plain and simple. This one was better, but I'm trying to think how. Maybe it was just the Nora part. It was kind of 1-for-1 from the game. It wasn't that much different. Except for the whole realization that Ellie knows. I think that... I'm trying to think, was that part of the game? I've only played the game for its story twice, if you can believe it. Like, when we were playing the game, We didn't know if Ellie knew what Joel had done, right? About Jerry. Oh, God. Yeah, I know that she knew. I know we all know that she knew at that point, but I don't remember if we knew yet because the flashback was like right after. Yeah, I didn't hate that part. It was in that moment I forgot, like, that's the problem with basically knowing what's going to happen, you know? That's the problem with basically knowing what's going to happen. When Nora says, you know what he did? He did this, this, and this. And Ellie's like, oh, I know. I know. And I was like, oh, that's probably a decent reveal for people who hadn't played the game. So I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, Nora goes a little bit more with the in the show. She goes a little bit further with the. Yeah, I didn't mind it either, honestly. I'm like, oh, if you didn't know that she knew, that's a pretty good reveal. All right, I gotta hit record because we're. What do I say about that opening scene with the. Where does that woman rank in the Wolves, by the way? Is she like second in command to Isaac? Because I don't even know if that's explained. Yeah, General. All right. All right, let's just go. I hate making these. I hate making these. Don't ask me why. It's like, oh, you seem so comfortable when you're live. Why can't you just. I don't know. It's two different beasts. Did you know one of my favorite YouTubers is Scott the Woz? It's one of my favorites. Finally uploaded after a while the other day. I remember him saying, just in like, thinking in like a post or something, he doesn't like live streaming. He's so comfortable in front of the camera, pre-recording things, but he would be so uncomfortable being live to people. And I'm the exact opposite. Like what I'm about to do is basically what he does, and it's so uncomfortable to me. Isn't it interesting how like the two different branches of content creation work like that? I hate recording things that weren't done live and stuff like that. I'm a lot more comfortable. I have no idea why. Anyway, I gotta hit record and just go. Hi there. So, episode 5. I thought was a little better than episode 4. It was really no secret. I wasn't super keen on episode 4 and the direction some of the things were going. Episode 5 I thought was a little bit better in that some things actually happened. All right, so it starts out with, oh yeah, and I'm live on Twitch with my chat going mild. I think I already made that joke. Anyway, starts off with not an interrogation, but like a conversation between Isaac's second in command, that woman, I don't know her name, and somebody else. The whole thing basically to show off the hospital is one of our best resources. We can't afford to lose it. And that there's Hanrahan. Okay. Is it mentioned? I miss these things. That we sent a group down, one of our best, and they turned like almost instantly, or were infected almost instantly, including that woman's son. Yeah, I think that was implied later. Basically, just letting us know that the portion of the hospital is growing spores. It has spores, and you know, I don't know how I feel about them. I mentioned this at the end of the last review. I don't, Liam. Yeah, sure. Um, I don't know how I feel about them bringing back like, you know, game spores concept like this late in the, I don't know, the overall uh, apocalypse, like the context of the apocalypse. It's been ongoing for 25 years at this point. And they just decide now to introduce the fact that they can spread through the air. Maybe this happens elsewhere. Maybe it really does take that long for it to become airborne. I don't know. A part of me is feeling they just did that. I mean, the scenery was beautiful, and the concept, the concept of the original game, it's still great, you know. Um, but to bring it back just so you could basically have the Ellie and Nora scene in the hospital be identical to the game, I don't know, man. It's like if this isn't going to if this isn't going to come back at any point later, it's kind of pointless to include it. Despite the fact that's how I kind of wish it happened in the first place. Um yeah, like when Ellie eventually makes her way down and she's looking at all these infected that are still alive and it's literally just being exhaled out. I loved the scenery. I loved the whole look of it all. It's just that should have been how it was in the beginning of just the show, right? I don't know. Like, if this is all, maybe they'll have the skyscraper part where Abby has a mask, Lev doesn't, so Abby has to go first, and then get, but that sounds more like something they do for the game, but not for the show. If it doesn't appear again, what's the point? So them kind of going back on their, not their word, but just it conveniently picks right now to become airborne just so Ellie and Nora can have that scene identical to the game. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. And then it's kind of more like episode 4 where they're planning their next move. Dina's a pretty like value. This is, I'm going to talk like negatives. Overall, I thought the episode was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good, but I can't just help but point out the negatives. Kind of like my no return runs. I do that a lot. Dina has proven to be so like valuable, even like all the way back into Jackson. Like Ellie was just gonna go, and then Dina's like, "Oh, you need this, this, this. We'll leave at this time." It's like she actually has a plan and thought about things. And then they get there, and she's like, "Oh, I'm listening on their radio. I'm triangulating their positions. We're gonna go this way." It's like, dude, she's like a one. Dina herself is like a one man army, and Ellie is one woman army. Sorry, and Ellie's just. I don't know what to say about her. I'm making a review. I've watched the episodes once. I don't know what to say about her. The whole point of the game was Ellie was not fun to be around. She was mad, angry, distant. She lashed out. She killed people, sometimes just because they were in her way. If you don't have that and Dina's doing everything, what do you have with Ellie? take away the fact, because I know this is a big topic of conversation that I'm not going to talk about. Take away the fact that Bella doesn't look like Ellie in the game. Let's just ignore that, okay? I'm just thinking this late in the TV show, her as a character, post Joel, what do you have? I just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Still trying to think of the words. If it wasn't for Dina, I think you would just forget why they were in Jackson in the first place. And then even Dina is the one who has to say, look, I don't know the details, but Joel probably wasn't a good person, but nobody deserves that. Nobody deserved that. Like, even Dina's more the main character. I'm sorry, but she is. Ellie may be the one who's immune, and Dina may be inconveniencing their entire journey by being pregnant, but Dina's carrying it so far. It would work better, a little bit better, if Ellie acted just a little bit like she does in the game. But then we get to the point where there's conflict. They basically map out the wolves' pathing. Ellie and Dina have a conversation about Dina has a backstory explaining why it was just exposition to me. Just reinforcing the reason why they're there in the first place and all that. And then it's them just getting to the hospital and Nora might be there, that kind of thing. And because of the conflict with the wolves and whatever's going on in the bottom of the hospital that they still are quite unsure about, there's a section of their pathing that is not being used, and that's the one that they use to get close to the hospital. Am I right so far? Someone correct me if I'm incorrect. That is basically the first half of the episode, and then they get to the hospital, and it's just... I was talking about this. We talk a little bit before I hit record and start talking. And I mentioned this last episode because last episode was basically when they arrived in Seattle. 7 episodes is too... This is different. 7 episodes is too short, by the way. It needs to be a little longer. But anyway, they find themselves, surrounded by stalkers, and it's... Again, this is what I was going to mention. Like I mentioned in the previous one, I hate how incompetent they are when it comes to fighting. I just hate it. And I don't know how to word this any better, but and I mentioned like a John Wick comparison a lot. I love John Wick. I rewatched all of them like a week ago. They're so much fun to watch. Who doesn't love Keanu Reeves? I wasn't expecting a John Wick type body count. It's similar in the game. The entire body count, if you kill everyone, is similar in the games. I wasn't expecting that. But they're so incompetent when danger stares them in the face. It's not even violent. It's just... I don't know. Let's take the game, for example. Like, an encounter with a lot of infected in it was the parking garage. They're just making their way through the building, trying to find gasoline. And they go through the elevator, and they're in the parking garage. And it's a forced encounter. You can't stealth your way through it. It's like, oh shit. Dina kills one, and then they just kill the rest of them. 2 clickers, and I'm going to say 4 runners. They don't make quick work of them. They get through it. I mean, I make quick work of them, but... they're just like I don't want it to be that I'm not liking the show because of that detail, but like them being competent fighters in the game is a big part of it. Not because you're the one controlling them, but because like that's the whole point. You went to Seattle. You went to Seattle to murder Abby's group and anyone who gets in your way. What exactly have they done? They got surprised in the TV station. They barely escaped killing 2 people. Ellie, like, fires her gun like this at Infected. And like I am all for like girl power, okay? Anything a guy can do, a girl can do the same, and you know, that kind of representation in media. I like that. You may not think that about me when you look at me, but I do like that kind of representation in media. This is a horrible representation. Okay? The reality is they got bested and a man had to show up to save the day. I that's what happened. Also, when Dina went inside that little cage, she fired her gun, it ran out of bullets. You're telling me she only had 1 magazine? Why don't they have clip after clip after clip? They were both dead if he doesn't show up. And I realized there was probably like a dozen in there. But Dina was kind of safe. But I thought of that immediately. She gets in there, she shoots, she runs out of ammo, and then she doesn't have a backup? Was it in there? Was it, does Shimmer have it? Was it in Ellie's backpack? Why isn't it in your pockets? Why? I don't think the gun jammed. I think it just... I think she ran out and didn't have any more. But she didn't reload it at all. Like that whole plan of like, I can get bit, you go where they can't get you. I kind of liked that. But after that, they just rolled over and died, basically. And Jesse didn't kill all of them. He killed a couple, and then the rest fucked off. Which brings me to my next point. So it's just the constant, almost shoving in your face that those 2 can't handle a fight to save their life. Literally. And I don't like that. I don't prefer that. Them being competent fighters is a part of their character. The whole... like, you were trained by Joel. Just being around him, you absorb some of his skill through osmosis. Remember? Joel may have waited until the hospital to go on a rampage, but you think in his past he's probably done something like that before. It's the whole point. I don't want to see them, like, just be really bad at fighting. I don't want to see that. Do I want to... the alternative, do I want to see them acting like John Wick? No, because then that just becomes unrealistic. But the game has made me think that they can't do anything. Dina's a very good planner and is very smart. Ellie can't get infected. What else do we have? Guns with apparently 1 magazine. I don't even want to feel this way, but I do. I can't help it. I want to see some competency in their abilities. And then after that, even how Jesse found them doesn't make sense to me. Like, I thought the way that they get separated so that Ellie goes to the hospital and everyone goes back to the theater, I thought like the moment that happened, the rest of the episode was fine. But even like the whole context of Jesse finding them in the game, it makes more sense. He follows them. He probably runs into some trouble, makes a lot of noise. Ellie thinks it's Tommy. She goes after the noise, the carnage, and she finds him. That kind of makes sense. You know, and in the game, they talked so fast, I think I almost missed it. But Jesse said, like, how'd you find us? Oh, you left your map in the theater. The map said you were here, so I came here. Well, how did he know they were in the theater? Because it was lit up? I mean, Ellie and Dina had to escape through a infected-filled subway to find the theater. Yes, it's foreshadowing for when Ellie leaves the map in the aquarium, and that's how Abby finds them. I don't. I. How did he? How did he find the? How did he? Yeah. I could ask like 5 different how did he's. We're not getting an answer to any of them. The show didn't give us the answer. And then from there, Ellie has a. They witness the gutting, which is cool. I like that. They get heard. Ellie gets separated from the like. Get her back to the theater. She finds a way to get into the hospital. With Ellie's fighting abilities that we've seen, how did she make it to the hospital without getting noticed? Well, I guess she didn't kill anyone. That's for sure. She certainly didn't kill anyone to make it to where Nora was. Lack of urgency. I like at this point, 5 episodes in, I agree with that as well. They waited until 3 months later and to go after them, and yeah, the game was, well, like you said, it was urgent. It was urgent. Ellie was in a bad mood, clearly, and they left almost like a couple days later. And yeah, I don't know if the whole like SpongeBob narrator 3 months later. That's pretty good. I don't know if that works. Like now that it's almost all over, I don't know if that really worked 3 months later. Like in hindsight, what was the point of that? So Ellie could mentally recover? So she's not as angry? I don't. In hindsight, I don't know what the point of that was. Like at first it's like, oh, it's a choice, but now I'm not so sure what the point was. They had to recover after the horde. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. The whole Ellie and Nora sequence, I don't know, who knows how Ellie really got there in the first place. It played out pretty much the same as the game, like pretty much, except for a couple added lines of dialogue where Nora's just like, that little bitch deserved it. And then when, you know, she's basically dead and Ellie's walking towards her. This was a little change in the dialogue compared to the game that I actually didn't mind. She had a puncture, right. I didn't mind it, was where Nora goes for a little bit more exposition and like giving away more stuff. Like in the game, it's like, do you know how many people he killed? And in the I don't remember the specific dialogue, but there were a couple extra lines added. It's like, don't you know what he did? Like there's no cure because of him. There's no, like, there's an extra like couple lines added that like more thing. Again, someone can help me. I don't quite remember what it was, but It was something like, I don't know, she just revealed more things that Joel did. Like she killed Abby's father. No mention of Marlene, by the way. Wasn't there? That's something that I've been pretty outspoken about for 5 years now. It's as if Marlene didn't exist, you know, the leader of their entire group. Let's make it all about Abby's dad. Remember Marlene? Remember Joel killed her? Marlene could have been the only person that Joel killed. Their group still would have fallen apart because that was their leader. But nope, let's make it all about Abby's father. Um, and anyway, that didn't have anything to do with this. I was just ranting. Yeah, the only person who could have made a cure was Abby's father. Don't you know what he did? And Ellie's like, I know, I know. And it's like, you know, we've known what the story was for the last 5 years, but people who are watching the TV show, that's kind of like a revelation for them. It's like, oh, she does know what Joel did. Oh. So I actually thought, like, just a couple extra lines from Nora and then Ellie's reaction, I thought that was actually pretty good. I actually thought that was pretty good. Again, for us, it means it's not much because we already know what's happening. But uh, yeah, the revel. It just I know what he did. I I I kind of like that for a TV watcher who doesn't know what the game is about or the events. That's a pretty good reveal because the next episode is, I guarantee you, the entire thing is the flashback sequences, the dinosaur museum and the uh, finding strings, and then the at the hospital again. I'm pretty sure that's what the next episode is. The timing's pretty good, so that thing happens. So yeah, um, I already talked about the spores, like the escape sequence that Nora did. Like I said, it was basically 1-to-1 from the game, basically, minus the soldiers for her to kill. And she escapes. They eventually make their way down to the basement. In the game, they fell down. Nora didn't have a choice. It was either go there or Ellie kills her right then and there. So she tried. It wasn't going to work, but yeah. That was all basically the same, so I really have nothing to add in that department. But, and I already mentioned, I thought like the look of the infected that were still alive just breathing on the walls, it was like, I don't think that could have been done better. I really don't think. Yeah, and supposedly during that time, Abby's supposed to be fighting the Rat King. Imagine they just don't include the Rat King. Because people have pointed it out. It's like, oh, when Ellie's interrogating Nora, you can actually hear the Rat King and Ellie and Abby fighting it. I don't think that was there. Could you imagine if they just didn't include it? Does Abby? That's a good point too. Does Abby know about spores when she goes down there? I don't know. I don't know. Regardless, there's one episode of Seattle left. Now, day 3 was, I remember my speed runs. Day 3 is kind of short, but I think it needed to be a little longer and add some things. Because again, the next episodes, like, I think the entire thing is just going to be the entirety of the flashbacks. The next episode, the last one's going to be the rest of Seattle, and God, Tommy isn't even there. I mean, he is there, but like we haven't seen him, and I don't know. Show's losing me a bit. I thought once Ellie got to where Nora was, the rest of the episode was pretty well done, but it's losing me a little. It's it's just losing me a little. Still gonna watch it. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Like, do you really think Ellie's gonna fight a bloater? I don't think so. I don't think so. That really wouldn't make sense. Tommy could barely take one down. Yeah, I don't like the fact that that's the one thing I'm choosing to focus on is just their lack of competency in the face of danger. I don't I just don't like that. I just don't like that. Oh well. Let's just wait for the next one. Next one looks like it'll be good, and I'm pretty sure it was directed by, like, the others were directed by Craig. This one I'm pretty sure is directed by Neil, so we'll see. We'll see. All right. Uh, Take care. Bye. Well, that went okay. That went okay. I know she's been bitten so many times. Oh, how about that? She's been bitten so many times. Alright, I gotta play an ad break and then we'll start. We're gonna start with the Bill one. I don't want to do his daily run, but we're just gonna do it anyway. Alright, we have Bill, Ellie. Yeah, we have 4 dailies to do today. Bill, Ellie, Abby, and Dina. Well, we got Ellie and Abby. The one time she's bitten in the game is one of my favorite moments. Are you talking about Left Behind or Part 2? Because she wasn't bitten in Part 2. She breathed in spores. She's bitten in Santa Barbara. But that was just to take out another guy. Oh, you were talking about that part. Alright. Oh, well. Remember what I said at the beginning of, like, my first review? I'm hoping that the, I'm hoping that the TV show makes me like the game's story a little bit more than the game did. But it's actually done the opposite. Like, in as big a way as you could imagine. I think the show is making me appreciate Part 2's story a little bit. I don't think it's a joke. I think it's just misguided. I don't think it's a joke because some of the story beats are the same. Why don't I have that many nice things to say about it? Is it the writing? Is it the actresses? Is it... I don't know. I don't know. I think Dina's a great character. That's something I didn't even mention while I was recording. There's something about the way they converse with each other too. Something's just off. And I think Dina's great too. That could also be part of it. When I think of it, it's like when I go back and think about this show, I actually I liked season 1 for what it was. I liked it a lot. Non-gamers are able to experience almost the same story, almost, minus the body counts. Almost. But when I think about overall season 1 in hindsight is actually a pretty good piece of TV, I think. I legitimately feel that way. Season 2, I'm just going to remember all the shocked faces they have in Seattle when there's people that want to kill them, even though that was the entire point of going there in the first place. Ellie, there's a soldier over there. Ellie? What? Oh, yeah. There's also another soldier right over there. Like, that's what I'm going to think about when I think of this season. Sorry. I have not. Not yet. I got other things on my mind. Not yet. No, I did it once. You're good. You've gotten enough. Why don't we just start? I need the seed. 20221. No. 20219. Alright, daily run for... I honestly don't even know. I'm doing the one. I'm doing the Bill one. So let me... Let me see. Alright, it's the 11th. Daily run for May 11th. I'm falling behind. We gotta rely on seeds. Right, I said I got a good score on that one. How did I do here? Oh, I died. Right. How did I die? How did I die? Oh, God. Capture. Right? Oh, that stupid capture in the resort. Oh, God. Nope, not yet. Custom. Doing custom. 2, 0, 2, 1, 9. It was Bill. Let's just get this one over with. We got Ellie, Abby, and Dina to do after this.
Let's get on with it then.
Amen, asshole. Oh, goody. It starts with it. Someone... This is the board, right? Someone just confirm. This was Bill's May 11th. Alright. It starts with infected. With increased health. Oh, God. Alright, runaway, bricks, and bottles should actually be somewhat not easy. I wasn't going to say that. Start with a bottle that's far away. I'll remember that melee weapon is there. Gonna need another one. He had tired sprint. I'm just getting close to another bottle. Come on. Bullshit. So stupid. Hold on. We're running low. Of course the Gambit's that. Musha, thank you for a 22-month resub. Alright, we're gonna take a little detour. Crap. I performed that fine. It was just the damage I took. I don't think there's any bricks and bottles for me to pick up before we leave either. I forgot to do the... Oh god, I forgot to do the thing. I don't even know where it is. I forgot to do the drop box. He's useless without it. Yeah, it was just the damage I took. 9 stuns, 9 melee, 16 points. The speed would have been the same. Could have gotten 555. Nothing good. Yeah. I almost skipped this one, but then I just realized, you know what? An extra one for my faily runs. That's what I think about now. An extra video for my faily runs. Why didn't I try the gambit? Because I wasn't using a gun. 50 points for not using a gun. Which means I'd have to get all headshots, which means I leave with no ammo, and if I miss, he can't dodge. So that was the play. I'd just take away the damage, that would have been fine. Oh, hell no. Well, if you duck behind the corner. 4 trap mines, 4 pipe bombs, that's 8 kills. Craft some more. 6 trap mines. Nah, you wouldn't be able to place them in time, and hold out. Hold out with Bill and overpass sounds like... Well, we have to go up. Because I am not doing that. We have to go up. The higher multipliers are here as well. Oh, God. I don't see me completing this one. How do you do assault on wolves and... I don't even know how to do this one. Well, I'll try for all headshots, but I don't even know how that one's going to be done. Wolves, I'm not going to need that. I'll need that. I'll need that and that. Oh, maybe would have been helpful. I don't think so. I don't think that would have been helpful. I picked up 2 things of health, so I should be fine. This one has the reloading mod, so just in case I forget, I'm not going to. Although maybe I should do it now and just remember. That way I have more bullets to fire. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do it. The HUD's never there, so how many bullets do you have and how many bullets does it increase to? I should know this, but the HUD's never there, so I don't. Isn't it like you have... I actually don't know. It starts with what? It goes from 6 to 10. I really should have known that. The HUD's never there. And you don't ever get that many pistol bullets in the campaign. Alright. Something I just should know. So we'll count. Alright, get bricks and bottles from really far away. Kill the highlighted enemy first. I might be able to do that. Yeah, let's just hide.
God damn.
No, don't have someone else come up. Oh, come on, dude. You're the one that... You think I can headshot from here? I'm gonna try it.
There!
Well, that didn't work out at all. That guy has a gun. He's still not moving. It's already over. If I had shot him, I would have been fine. He's still not coming towards us. And if I don't headshot him, that ruins the whole thing.
You let go of me! Alrighty.
Well, fuck you, Gambit. Now he moves. Ah. Why is this guy so far away?
Fucker.
10 bullets.
Alright.
10 bullets. If I had headshot him, that would have been an amazing play. Okay? Just saying. Wasn't there a bottle here? Yeah.
Look, is that them? Let's see what's up. Go. I'll watch your back.
I tried to get him to come towards me. Just didn't happen.
Yeah, got it. Get off me!
Come on, lady. You come here. I'm not... Well, if I... Hold on. Alright, he's coming up. She's coming up.
Driver, now! Let go!
Well, that was a nice recovery.
Perfect. Just fucking perfect.
Should I reload? I'm gonna do it. Whatever. That's not how you do... Alright, 6 bullets. Oh. Okay, rinse and repeat. Get them to come close to me. I know. Did you see the
Think I saw
the sidestep she did when I aimed at her? Yeah.
Over here! Drop them now! Fucking help me!
I could have done the shot in the leg, shot in the head.
Yeah!
Maybe I should have.
Shit! Let go!
So much for your friend.
That.
I'm going to her. Well, the screen's permanently blurry. Alright, there we go. Alright, the only thing I would have changed about that is the first wave and maybe getting hostage leg shot, headshot thrown in there as well, but the rest was fine. Really just... And the missed shots and the enemy coming right towards me, but that was all... That was... 12 enemies? Only 8 of them were stunned? Oh. 4 headshots. I didn't stun them first. That's what I mentioned. I could have stunned them then headshot them, but that uses more ammo and it probably would have tanked my accuracy. And so yeah, really, if I was 28 points better, I would have been fine with that. Oh, Carpet, thank you for 85-month resub. Thank you, man. Alright, what do we... Oh, it's hold out. Oh, fuck everything. This is where I could use the shotgun. Are we really just gonna... I guess we are. Oh, Christ. I don't have that already, do I? No. That's gonna come in handy with Bill. You want to know how, what, like, another reason Jesse is the best character? His first supplement upgrade is the silencer that he starts with. So after the first wave, which we don't really use guns on that encounter anyway, Jesse can have 4 uses out of his silencer. The silencer isn't really worth it when you can only use it for 2 shots. Jesse's, like, so good, and it's not even funny. Ugh. I don't have a fucking clue how I'm gonna survive this one. Because if I miss a leg shot, it's like all over. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, the upgrade in the campaign is normally 3 to 5. Alright, we'll just see how it goes. I got 2 trap mines, that should be enough. I don't think a bloater will show up. I know, they really wanted us to like Jesse for some reason. Alright, if I get a blade... I need a blade. Alright, I'm just gonna... For the sake of Bill. Alright, blockades, where are they? Let's get this closer to front entrance as well. Alright, not the side. That's good. I think that's it. Just the 2 sides. I think that's good. They're guaranteed to come right here.
Let's go. After you.
You know what? I hear a shambler. Come in. chilling back here. Move! What the? Okay. I thought I heard it coming from the right side. Nah.
I'm impressed. All right, thanks.
All things considered, that wasn't terrible. Good? Eh. My accuracy, my lack of stuns. Tommy didn't get hit. Hey, you know what? Not too bad. Not too bad. The upgrade I made to the melee weapon didn't even come in handy that much. Alright. Next one should be capture. I hate capture on the gas station. That one might come in handy. I'm gonna actually buy 3. Just a hunch. Just stock up. Should be good on health. He is. I could craft a silencer, but it's only good for 2 uses. Not enough to take out the entire thing. You never know when this one might come in handy, so... Alright, we'll just go. Okay. Question for Harry or Shadow, whoever's still here. Boogs, thank you for a 5-month resub. Is there a way to get the spawn of the safe in the bookstore? Or the library? The bookstore. I cannot remember the last time I've gotten a capture on gas station, and I've gotten that spawn. I either get the one inside, which is just really inconvenient for me, or the one outside, which I hate more than the one inside. I like the one in the library because you got the grass and the cars as cover, and then you make your way inside. The last one's so easy. I haven't gotten that spawn in so fucking long. And it's like, unless you spawn in that spot, there's gotta be a way to manipulate it. There's only 3 spawns that this map has. But the one that I prefer, I cannot remember the last time I got it. We'll see. Yeah, if you move towards one, it probably won't spawn there. You run to the gas station hoping for... Like, when they spawn outside, I don't know where to go. Kind of the situation right here. Thank you! It's probably because I talked about it. This is the one I wanted. I haven't gotten this one in forever.
Come on.
Hey, is that them? Let's go see what's up.
I
Got you covered.
gotta start this at some point.
Alex, what you got?
I got nothing.
Pretty sure I heard them. Shannon! We're under attack!
This is not the way to do this, but...
Over here!
Fucking get off me!
That's a big gun.
Shit on me.
Don't say that. That was not the way to do this.
You're gonna die, fucker!
I don't know if I should rush this guy. No, I can't. I don't have room. Alright, you know what? Forget it. You know what I'll do? I'll knock him down. I threw it, and he walked in the direction of it. I was gonna knock him down. Like, is it a coincidence that he moved the very moment the bomb hit the ground? He wasn't moving at all before that.
Shit.
Right, that one could have been done much better. Yeah, I haven't gotten this spawn, I feel like in months. Months. That only cost me 8. Should be able to get a score higher than 545. I wasn't in the position for a multi. Maybe that spawn isn't the best. Easiest, but is it the best? I'm sure there's a way to do that better. Oh, there's definitely a way to do that better. This one's hunted. Which would I rather have? Probably that one. This one's hunted in the fucking restaurant. I don't even... Oh, God. I'm gonna lay down trap mines like crazy. That's all you can do. Break the glass, lay down trap mines. Alright. And enemies drop bombs. Babo? Thank you for a 3-month resub.
I'm gonna fuck you! You're mine! Down there! Ah!
Oh my god! We're under attack!
The hell are you?
Oh fuck! Watch it! Watch it! Oh, fuck me!
The first one spawned in and was like...
Hey, behind the desk!
Stop it! That's not fair! That's not fair! Yep.
Holy shit! Shit!
There is so much going on, I don't even...
You're dead, fucker!
Stay low!
I'm out.
Son of a bitch!
I'm out of everything. I can't...
Okay.
Okay, stay calm.
Jesus. .569. I didn't take damage. My accuracy, one of my pipe bombs through it hit the wall. Jesus. That might actually get me a pretty high spot on the leaderboards, because that was like the one with the... That went pretty well, all things considered, and... we'll see. I'm gonna need a lot of currency here. Jesus, I'm not gonna be able to craft some stuff. Oh, man. Hello, monster. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, live is better, right? Alright, let's see here. There's nothing else really to do. Okay. I don't have a brick, do I? Alright. I don't have a melee weapon either. I think I'm just gonna have to chuck bombs at everybody. Honestly, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Like, melee be damned. I'm not punching out a boss.
We're coming for you! Oh, God damn it. Wait a second. Under fire! God!
Damn it! Watch out!
Oh god, I am...
Where'd they go? Start a hunt. Find where they're hiding. Layla!
Did I get a multi-kill? I kind of have to. No, I've already been spotted. Alright, I think there's just one more left. Do I risk it? Well, I'll go for a stealth kill.
Where'd they go? Find them.
I have enough time.
Stem.
No, it's not it. Alright, this is definitely the last one. Okay, there's still more. Jesus. That was a really good one, all things considered. I think I got a multi-kill, too. $595 as Bill. Multiple kills, stun, 3 stealth kill. Dude, with a buddy and as a non-Ellie character, that's about as good as it can get. The only better way would have been starting with a brick and a melee weapon, but that was, like, actually amazing. Let's recap. The damage here... the resort wasn't good. The damage here... Holdout went pretty well. Gas station wasn't that great either. This one went very well, and this one... That was a very good run. Just some very obvious flaws. Just the damage here and here, and then underwhelming performance here. 10,433. Let's see. 10,433. 11th. That would have gotten me 8th. 22 points above Shadow. That would have gotten me 8th. Not bad, man. Not taking all that damage would have bumped me up maybe 4th. Yeah. Getting the damage fixed out would have bumped me up to 4th. I don't know about anything above that, but... Man. You know what's weird? The perks he has... Kinda... Well, not... He doesn't have any perks. His perk is... Trap mines, starting with a machete, and... No, there was another. There was another. Wasn't there? The dead drops, yeah, but you're not doing a dead drop past the first encounter. No, there was another one. I don't remember what it is. Oh well. The trap mines came in handy. The trap mine... His few specialties actually really came in handy that run. The number of trap mines he has, plus their expanded radius, it saved me in the last 2 encounters. You know? The hunted in the restaurant, and then the... fighting the Seraphites. I think I laid down like 3 trap mines. Yeah. So, 7th, and I could have gotten 4th with a little bit of better stuff towards the beginning, but unexpectedly, that was a really good one. Wow. Good upload. Pretty good upload. Alright. I'm going to run an ad break, go to the bathroom. We'll do Ellie. We'll do Ellie next. We have like 3 more daily runs to do. One from yesterday, the one from today, and then the one that opens up in 45 minutes. So, I'll be right back. Yeah, if I just hadn't taken that damage... If I just hadn't taken that damage in the first 2 encounters, I think that was enough to get me 4th. Mystery for Ellie? Or for... Why don't I do this more often? Because then you end up playing catch-up more than anything. Because I mentioned it, I think I mentioned it in my video, and I've been mentioning it. I I kind of stopped enjoying No Return a little while ago, but I still really enjoy the daily runs. Leaderboards, competitiveness. It's kind of like adding like New Game Plus or Permadeath or Speedrun mode in a campaign. It's able to prolong its relevance. You know? I like that. I No Return for me is like, because we played it so much when it launched, but I really still enjoy the dailies. That was a bad character and a bad board, but we still played well enough to get 7th. Alright, let's go. We got 40 minutes till today's one. Abby closes. Yeah. Seed. 20220. Yes, 20220. Alright, daily run for May 12th. May 12th, we just did the Bill one. We died on this one. The Bill one, I got a score that would have put me right here. 8th place. 8th place. We still got to do custom. This one's going to be Ellie. 220. Yep. This was Ellie's board.
Let's get moving.
It looks... oh, they're starting in combat. That's not good. Whether or not I go guns only, or headshots only, or no guns is going to depend on the very first one. If I get a wave with 2 enemies with guns, that's going to be bad. But if I get 1 wave, or if I get 1 enemy per wave with a gun, we just take out that one first. We run around looking for bricks and bottles. How this first wave goes is going to depend on what strat I use. Because then you just have to commit. Let's get this one over here first. I also have to get into cover. I see 1 with a gun, I see 2. I'm gonna... yeah, I have to.
Spotted her! Right there! Drop her! Bitch off me!
I couldn't. Couldn't do it. That wasn't possible. Yes, nice timing on that alert. Pustunch. Sorry, I'm a little preoccupied at the moment. Thank you for tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Ant Colony and your emotes. Thank you so much for your support. That's a big gun. Since when do they start with rifles? It's just him.
Push forward!
Go!
Okay.
Okay. God damn it! Kira! Move in! I got it! Fucking help me!
Nice play. That was nice.
Okay. Breathe.
Of course, the gambit is melee kill an enemy. Because of course it is. Alright. Melee, melee. I'm gonna wait for you to come here. Saving my bottle.
Right here! Let her...
Beautiful.
Don't.
That was a really nice round. First wave was a little eh, but that was a really nice round. I probably did that in under 3 minutes, maybe? I need a brick. I'll get some crafting ingredients here. First wave was a little... Yeah, really just these two. 8 were stunned. Oh. Alright, yeah, right there. When I got a hostage, I shot one, and you can... Because there's only 3 enemies, you can only do the hostage headshot 3 times. So, one of them I just headshot, and then 2 of them I stunned headshot. So that was that. So I could have been 4 plus 9 plus 5. 18 points better. That is literally just the only other, like, the highest I could have gotten there. Not a bad start. Well, I ignored the dead drop because I needed a med kit and I didn't have one. It's kind of the only reason I ignored it there. No, it doesn't give you ammo. It gives you one of these. Alright, let's look at the board. Decent start. Alright, that's not that bad. Because you'll get to kill clickers for points. Ooh. Streets. Holdout, hunted. I mean, I don't see how you avoid this one. I could see it, though, because I'm not doing that. Which means we'd have to do this. Yeah. I don't quite know how I'm going to do that one, but... Well, there's a lot of fences. You can isolate them. Alright, I think we're just going to go with this one. Shotgun would be helpful. Stun bombs would be more helpful, though. We will need that eventually, so... Yeah, that was the move to make. Okay. Yeah, rattlers are going to be annoying, but we'll see. This is not a bad board at all. We got forest, hunted, capture, assault. Not the best board, but usually you only see me complain about boards. This one is not that bad. Alright. At least the path was clear. If nothing else, I like when there's one clear path to take. Let's go. Was the shotgun the dead drop? God damn it. Of course it was. Of course it was. Where am I? Did it put me on the roof? Jesus Christ, game.
Any luck? Nothing to report.
Fuck me.
careful. Steak.
Up there!
She sounded so close. Oh, God.
Move up! What? Find the truck!
Oh, this is going well now. Now there's 2 up here.
God damn it!
God.
That didn't go well. It's my own fault. Well, they both climbed up at the same time.
I know you're out there.
Running a bit low. Oh, come on, game. I have to go for that. Wherever that is. I can't tell if they have a helmet on. Doesn't look like it.
We're under attack!
Push it! In the garage!
Let's go of her!
She's got me!
Jesus. That was... I had to do that. Why are they both climbing up at the same time?
I'm on it. Hey. Let him go now! Fucking damn it!
No.
She's here! She's
It's fine. Melee weapon. Once again, a bit of a theme. First wave didn't go so well.
Done.
Oh, that's bad. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I know, accuracy was bad. I think I missed 2 shots in, like, each wave, plus the ending. Hey, for all those missed shots, 89 isn't that bad. I ended up getting all headshots and only took 8 things of damage. That was not terrible. Was it great? No. But that was not terrible. Especially against rattlers. Like, I feel like I should have been killed 2 different times. I think what saved me was I ended up body-shotting a couple different people. $10 currency for that. Ugh. Hunted. This is where I would have really liked the shotgun. If the shotgun was the dead drop, then... yeah, we're... we're fucked right here. Strip mall. I will need the trap mines at some point, so let me just... Alright, this one... Although I doubt I'm going to be, like, rushed by a bunch of them, so the shotgun might not actually help me that much anyway. Alright, so just for the record, the shotgun would most likely only help me in this one. So if I end up not needing it that much... That's alright. Like, I'm pretty sure runners only spawn in 2 at a time on the 4th and 5th encounters. Alright. Increased health, increased speed. Well, that's good. High multiplier, they'll get to me. We leg shot anyway. Yeah, they come slow. That's what I figured. I don't have a buddy, which is good. No excuses. I'm gonna make some eventually, but no excuses. Headshot a grabbed enemy. Sure thing, game. Whatever it is you say. Whatever your heart desires. That was terrible. Oh, come on! You're kidding me. Stop with the missed shots. Alright, I need ammo. I see you over there. Oh, come on! Blah! Little icky, but also slow. They don't spawn next to you, they spawn in the buildings. I missed a lot of shots, which cost me some stuns. I feel like I could have gotten like 30 points better or something with just a little bit better gameplay, but... God, that's the problem with Hunted on this map. They spawn in the indoor areas, never like right next to you. Whereas somewhere like supermarket or school, ooh, yeah, that's what you want. Alright, what's next? Oh, there's the shotgun I need. I'm not going to buy it, because I don't... It's not going to help me. Capture and then try not to use a gun on that one. Alright, we just need bombs. That's all we need. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Her health should be fine. I don't think it's full, but it should be fine. I also have the Endure perk. Alright, let's just go. Capture against scars. That's not good. That is not a...
Lost her. Start hunt.
What?
She's gone.
What?
She can't have gone far.
Alright, we'll see.
Holy shit.
Don't touch the fire, don't touch the fire. Oh, is there a machete here? We'll see if that's unseen. I don't know. I didn't... Wow, that actually turned into a good one. They never did spot me. I actually did get it. Alright, so that begs the question. Anyone who remembers, what the fuck happened in the Marlene Daily? My dad's girlfriend is named Arlene. I always get the two mixed up whenever I have to say it. What happened in the Marlene Daily? I did the exact same strategy and they knew where I was and were shooting me from the roof. Who knows? Alright, I'm glad that didn't affect my accuracy. I want to replay that one throw, though. What happened there? Alright, it was right around here. Dude, what? It's nothing. It's an invisible wall. What the fuck? There was literally nothing there. Thankfully, it didn't affect anything. Probably an enemy.
We're not done.
This one's gonna come in handy. Momentum will come in handy. Alright, stun bombs. We just need bombs again. And a melee weapon. Nice. Yeah, fuck it. Alright. We run out of uses. We craft. Then we go. How many hits does a pipe have in it? 6? I only ask because I'm doing a lot of part 1 right now, and a pipe has 9. You're not going to get 9 hits here. Is it 5 or 6? I gotta watch with my momentum. It won't kill the shambler. I also am just gonna recon where all the bricks and bottles are, because I don't know on this map. I don't see one here. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. The rest just let infected get close to you and then stun bomb them. Oh boy. Damn it! Oh my god! Alright, forget that I lost the pipe. Jesus, that was stupid of me. Still worked. Oh god, the pipe isn't here. There's supposed to be a pipe right there. This isn't good. Well, I'll use bombs on clickers. Mollies. This isn't good. I gotta find another melee weapon fast. And a brick or bottle. I'm kind of fucked here. Bottle. There's another brick over there. Alright, we're running for now. That's fine. Oh, God. Okay. Over here. Over here. Whatever. We're fine. We're fine. Well, that was... I couldn't find the melee weapon. I should have died like 3 different times in that fight. I could not find the melee weapon. It's normally always by that house with the bricks. I never went in here. It's probably in here. I still don't see it. Like, I think score-wise that'll be okay. Performance-wise, that was ugly. 6:13. 4 minutes exactly. 12 stuns, 13 melee. That was good. It was just ugly as fuck. Alright, I'm gonna be... I didn't see how much currency that left me with, but... should be enough. I don't know. I have nothing to work with here. What about trap mines? I have... 1 trap mine. Alright. Oh, God. What do you think? Machete and a molly? Or 1 more trap mine? I agree. I agree. Okay. I'm not going to be able to craft anything except for this. I may as well do this one right now. Okay. Trap mine at the entrance. Oh, I have Tommy with me. I'll improvise. This one requires a lot of improvisation. So I'm just gonna do that.
It's only a matter of time!
Spotted them! In that building!
I'm not staying in there. I don't know if that was well done, but... that was the plan. Three stun bombs. Well, that wasn't good. I think he helped me. Oh, I'm gonna get hurt. Alright, I'm out of stuff here. Okay. Had I known that was the last one, I would have Molotov'd near her, and then... Surprisingly, that one wasn't as good as the Bill one. 592, though. I don't think the fire did any damage. I did get shot once. I don't know. I couldn't get in a good position to do what I wanted there. 10,804, though. Very few negatives here. That one was okay. That one was pretty good. That one was okay. Yeah, it was a good run. It was a good run. That boss was a little... I don't know. It's fine. What was it? 10,807 or something? Whoa. That got me third. Holy cow. That got me third. Cool. I know a lot of people are probably doing these runs on PC now. But with this leaderboard, that would have gotten me third. I would have needed to have done a lot better to get here, but wow. I got third. That's pretty cool. Whew. This late in the daily run's life, I think that's the highest I've gotten. How about that? Back-to-back, pretty good dailies. Thanks for a good upload. Alright. We have 6 minutes until the one that's open today closes. We still got 2 more to go. I'll do an ad break, and we'll, Abby. Yeah. This one will actually get on the boards. Ooh, how about that? How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom too. I'll be right back. Small Jess, thank you for a 7-month resub. Alright, let's get going with this next one. Okay. Alright, daily run for May 13th. Yep. The last 2 dailies I did via the seeds. Was struggling a little bit here. We died on the Marlene one, but I had a really good... I got 8th and 3rd on these 2. So now we're going to do Abby. This one I can actually access from the daily run thing on the menu, so... No seeds. This one's legit. It closes in 3 minutes.
Let's head out.
Loading screen. Ugh. I don't like hunted by people on supermarket. I'm not going to look at the rest of the board. We just need to get past this one. Well, I'm not going to hide, and I'm not going to use a gun, so... You think it would be better to use a gun? That's my next, like, theory. Go for headshots only. You think we should try that? You know, enemies with melee weapons, leg shot. Someone else spawns in. I don't know, I don't like supermarket. Also, how many bullets does she start with? 6. They drop some, I'm sure. I just hate it, like... If it was just enemies with melee weapons, that'd be an easy decision. But once one enemy with a gun spawns in... it just complicates things. I'll see what the gambit is. Maybe that'll be my incentive. Where are we? Dodge a melee attack 3 times. Alright, that doesn't help us. Let's let one spawn in and we'll see.
We're coming for you.
Fuck's sake.
Easy, friend.
This isn't good.
Shh, quiet. You're beyond saving.
If I peek. Where's the bottle that's supposed to be there?
Hands up! Don't let her escape!
Let's see if I got a gambit and a stun right at the end. I probably should have killed her. I got the gambit, I got the stun. Alright, I don't know if that was worth it. I got the gambit at the very last second. It probably would have been better to just grab her and headshot her. I don't know. I didn't take damage, that's all I cared about. That was just kind of an experiment. That's the biggest reason we don't do something like that, is now I only have 1 bullet instead of like 16 I probably would have gotten had I not used a gun. Yeah, I don't think that was worth it either. 50 points versus 30, and then I have a lot more ammo. I don't know, it's something I was just thinking about. Maybe it would be better. This is the one you said the mystery was hunted by infected, right? Alright. That means we're going up. I don't have ammo. I'll buy some. This is a good board. Hunted by infected. This could have been done better, but hunted, capture, hunted, and this one should be hunted. This is a pretty good board. I'm gonna need ammo. Or I could buy that. Is that gonna help? No, because it's the same thing. Especially if I end up buying the... What's the next one? It's just hunted by infected. All I need is pistol. That's all I need. Good. Alright, I'll just go 1, 2. Alright, that's fine. Lack of currency. Let me see. 18. That's not too bad. We'll spend 12 on pipe bombs. I just unlocked the ability to craft some, so it should be okay. Alright, I'm going upstairs. That's like the spot now. That's like the spot. Hopefully I can get a shotgun after Gondola. It's not going to help much in Gondola, but Yeah, I hate being on the bottom level in this map because of the water. You can't see their feet. Brick should be, like, right there. Yes. She has her hammer. I'm just gonna loot. Ooh, good loot. Good loot. Alright, I gotta head upstairs now. Okay, fine. God. What? Let's go. Do they have less health or something? They have to. I think that's what the picture means. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that wasn't very good. There's so many bodies in my way. The decreased health didn't really help me that much either. I wanted stuns that had ended up killing them. My accuracy. Ugh. That was not very good. There were so many bodies in my way. I couldn't just aim at their legs. The corpses were too high. Alright, whatever. This one doesn't need... This next one doesn't need, You know what? Either one isn't going to help me right now, but I think I'm going to go with momentum. Do I even need it? I don't even know if I need it. I'm going to start with this one, just because that's going to help me sooner. Alright, bombs. I need bombs. There we go. All I need right now. I'll even get 2 of these just in case. I should be good on health. Alright. Let's see. Go with this. Ooh. Yeah, it's fun. What can I say? Photo mode filter. Alright. It's against rattlers. If I have time, might be able to kill a clicker. Oh god. Welcome to hell. This is where they spawned in, right?
Might have hurt her.
Keep your head down!
Kill 3 quickly.
is she? Find her and bring her down.
Come on, investigate. They're not moving. Are they glitched out? What's happening?
I've got her.
I literally had no choice. I had to.
Stay low. Whoa, over there.
Oh, come on. This is so stupid. I don't have a choice. Did they break? What happened? Ah! Oh, I couldn't get the gambit or the safe. I had the gambit right there. God, that was annoying. Why didn't they push where they thought the noise was coming from? Didn't I have my hammer? When did I break it? Ugh. If I just got that quick uppercut with the hammer, and then I would have gotten the gambit and the safe. So that cost me 60 points, no unseen. That was just god-awful. One of my pipe bombs didn't do anything, and there goes probably like maybe 20 or 30 steps lower on the leaderboard than I should have been. Dude, that was so bad. Why did they just freeze? That guy was just standing there aiming towards me for like 30 seconds, and he didn't do anything. And there was no way I could get like, hey, I think I see someone. I'll go investigate, because you were technically still... The alert phase wouldn't end, and nobody moved from their spots. God, and then I get the multi-kill there, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can do this. I could have been 60 points better if I had just moved a couple seconds earlier. Fuck that. Fuck that. This one I just need ammo. Oh, that was frustrating. Let's just go. That was frustrating. You think the clicker glitched their pathing? Wouldn't surprise me. Well, a slow animation at the very end cost me an extra kill. A little bit iffy in the beginning, but overall that was very well done. Yeah. 726. Every stun, it's very rare that the total number of enemies killed matches the stun in melee. So that was good. Still pissed about that capture. I can't get top 10 on the boards with that capture. I also probably won't be able to get a shotgun, which is really gonna hurt my appearance here. Unless it pops up right now. Didn't think so. Alright, we'll start out with that. I'm sure I'll get some dropped. Did you see my capture? Did you see my logging camp capture? I didn't get the gambit and the safe in the last second. That's really the only thing I'm not over. Why is it if I didn't do anything, they would not have taken one step. Why? That strategy works because they're always investigating where, like, they think the bombs came from. Alright. Just not over that one. Ugh. At least you had Unseen going for that long. Headshot I gotta do that first. Headshot a grabbed enemy. You get 6 shotgun shells that way. Let me also just do this once. In case shamblers show up. This isn't going well. God! Damn it! Damn it! How did that only kill one? That wasn't very good. I'm glad. Thank God I had the shotgun, but that wasn't very good. I took damage. I missed a lot of shots. Well, only 97 accuracy, but I took like 2 things of damage. Hey, 813. The only reason it was 813 is because it was like the final encounter on the board, which means you have the most time and they spawn in the fastest. I mean, 813 is good, but I guarantee you if you compare that to others that are higher on the board, it's probably not that great. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone got like 900 out of that. Better planning on the stuns and the... whatever. Stun 2, grab 1, headshot the other. No. The moment you... When you do hostages with infected, the very moment you kill one, they escape the grab. That's way too slow. Not a chance. I have Yara as a buddy. Will I even be able to do this? I don't know. 6 pipe bombs and 3 trap mines. That should be enough. Health is full. Melee weapon. Is there a melee weapon there? No. Was there? Oh well. See how this goes.
Holy shit. No. This way!
Why are they coming after her? Dude, all the infected went after Yara. Not all of them. No fucking way! I don't know what I was thinking there. I have no clue what I was thinking there. Come on.
Fuck this place!
Agreed. That was a good board, but a bad performance overall. I don't quite know what I was thinking. I try and squeeze out extra points, like, oh, the Shambler was stunned by my pipe bomb. I want to run in for a melee kill. It wasn't worth the 5 points. It's terrible. 11-1. That's more of a reflection on the board itself, not my performance. That one wasn't worth using guns. That one, the accuracy, because of all the bodies that were piling up, made it harder to shoot their legs. That one was the worst performed one. Cost me 60 points at least, when they just weren't moving. That one was okay. No, Gondola, that one was really, really well done. This one just felt like it was lacking something. I don't know. And that one was bad as well. 11-1, and that gets me 23rd place. Yeah, that one... great board, a good character to do that board with. I kind of dropped the ball on that one. I feel like I could have gotten at least 9th. Because there's a big jump in the scores there. I felt like I could have gotten at least 9th place. Oh well. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe that one. I feel like I just dropped the ball. Good character, good board. Yeah. Yeah. Shame. Big shame. Are you noticing I'm, like, complimenting a lot of stuff? That was a good board. Just... yeah. Alright, I'm running an ad break, and we'll do Dina. Stun 2 thing. Yeah. When you have an infected and a hostage, first of all, it's really hard to aim, and second of all, the moment you kill one, they escape the grab. So. And with infected spawning in like every 3 seconds, it just wouldn't work. Yeah, that's exactly what this is, a backlog of dailies, and I'll make one public, one in the morning and then one in the evening. Oh well. God, it was such a good board. I wanted to do more with that. Like I said, I'm not going to say that was an easy top 10, but that one was... Dude, what the fuck was up with the first 2 runners going after Yara and completely ignoring me? Did you see that? Like, maybe I damaged him a little too quickly, so I had to deal with 4 instead of 2. But the first 2 went for Yara, and I was right next to her the whole time. God. I know, they cared way more about her than me. Which is not what I wanted. My movements were, like, designed to funnel them into an area where there's a bunch of bricks and bottles lying around. Whatever, let's do the Dina one. And then I know I said I was gonna maybe, like, record some stuff for part 1, but I might go offline right away. Not sure yet. We'll see. Anyway. Alright, daily run for May 14th. We're doing 4 daily runs in one day, so I'm a little fatigued right now, but... the Abby one. Great board. Good character. I didn't play very well. The boss... The capture... Hunted's, the one on gas station, lacked a little bit. It felt like I could have gotten top 10 with better gameplay, but the board was good. All right, Dina. Stun Bomb Queen. Hopefully there's a board that takes good advantage of her skills.
Fuck yeah.
Once again, it's the Arcade Bloater. Assault on Scars and Search. That's okay, we're not... We're not using guns anyway, so that's good. Let's go. Let's go for the unorthodox bottle first. Stun an enemy, one enemy with a stun bomb. I think I can do... I think I can manage that. Make time for that game. Sure thing.
Don't see anything.
Now what?
Alright, I see two with melee. The one with the gun is hanging back. Of course. This is how it would go. Yep, he's right back there. Ah, fuck you. I can't do anything. Damn it! I wanted to bottle the one with the gun. Of course, the fucking one with the gun hung back.
You better run.
Of course. The whole board's ruined now. The whole fucking board. I had a stun bomb I could have used. Stupid fucking shit. Same thing. You gonna take it out? God. The same exact thing just happened again, by the way.
Must be nearby. Thank God.
Dude, this is so unlucky. I don't think this is worth it, but I'll do it anyway. You know what? No, fuck it. Can I get one with a gun to rush, please? No? And no. Oh, big surprise.
She's running.
Am I dead? Yep. Dude, okay. That entire round. One enemy with a gun. Two with melee. Every single distraction I made, I get pushed by the two Because it's not just one that follows. It's like, hey, come with me. All right, I got your back. 2 enemies with melee both rushed. Dude, I'm not... That's worth a replay, because this is going in faily runs. That was first encounter. Easiest thing we've done 1,000,000 times. That RNG, though. First wave. I alert them. Hushed whistling. I get rushed by 2 enemies. They both have melee weapons. The one with the gun is in the back. I end up taking a bunch of damage. Second wave. Right there. Oh. I get distracted. Or, I get alerted. This one had a melee weapon. That one has a melee weapon. The one way over there has a gun. The one that didn't rush. And then this one. Hey, I think I heard someone. I'll go check it out. Melee weapon, melee weapon. The guy in the back who didn't rush has the gun. And instead of going this way and following his buddy, he decides to go that way. Oh my god. That's the worst luck I have ever seen on a first round, ever. I'd rather rattlers than that. Oh my god, what are the odds of that? I am literally fine if one of the enemies who's investigating the noise I made had a gun. One of them. All 3 rounds, it was the 2 enemies with melee weapons that investigated, and the one with the gun hung back to where I couldn't see them or hit them. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if that's ever happened. Ugh. We were having such a good day, too. Oh my god. What was I supposed to do? Use a stun bomb on the 2 melee weapon? It would have been exposed anyway. I'm not even going to replay that. That was so stupid. Why the fuck? Just one of those waves. One of them. If one of those waves had a guy with a gun investigate the noise. Oh my god. No, that's not the norm. That's not the norm. You know why? I would have complained about it in the past. That's how I know. I would have complained about it. Why was that one there, though? From the moment I got alerted that she ran back around, back into the indoor part, there's no way. Fuck that. I'm not even going to do the board again for an upload. Well, maybe I should. No, you know what? I'll be uploading a lot. I have my review, I have daily runs. We'll just skip that upload. And I'll put it in faily runs. I wanted to make sure I did a good job describing it. Ugh. God, fuck that. That was so frustrating. No, the fact that I'm like complaining like crazy right now. That wouldn't have like that's my subconscious telling me like that doesn't normally happen. Edwards, thank you for a tier 3 43-month resub. Oh my god. It was. All 3 waves had the same thing. Because here's the alternative. A guy with a melee weapon rushes, a guy with a gun rushes. I take out the one with the gun first, I can run around the map with no repercussions. You know? Then they're just chasing you. Then I go to the spots where all the 9 bricks and bottles are. I wasn't able to do that. So it's not like I have a hard time with that type of encounter. With Seraphites and Wolves, most of the time you only get 1 out of the 3 that have a gun. All 3 times they didn't oh my god. Like I said, my subconscious is telling me if I'm this upset about that, that means that's never happened. To me, at least. Hey, Nick. I know I was supposed to record some footage, but I think I'm just going to go offline. I recorded an episode review and did 4 daily runs. Also, that one really pissed me off. I think I'm just going to head offline. And we will do attempts tomorrow. Nothing's stopping us. We'll do attempts tomorrow. And then when those attempts are over, I can record some footage. We're hard at work on the segmented run, and in my head, I know what I want the next parts to look like. I just need footage. Yeah, but you guys were very generous today, and I appreciate that. 5 follows and 29 subs. A lot of them were gifted. So thank you guys, and we'll be on tomorrow with attempts of part 1. I don't think I'll be rusty. We do like a, 25-30 minute warm-up, and I'll be fine. Also, you want to know the real reason why I was late today? I tried the thing I was talking about where I would do like an exercise before I started. I actually woke up relatively early today. I did the thing where I like went for a workout and then came home and I was just exhausted. I was just tired. So I just got lazy. Normally it has the opposite effect on me, but today it didn't. I could have gone live at like 2:30 in the afternoon, but I just didn't instead. So I think I'm gonna keep doing the thing where I wake up and then just go live. That way, start earlier, and then any exercising I do, I'll just do at night. I think that's just the way it has to be, because I allowed myself free will today, and it was like, do you feel like doing it? You feel like going live? Like, today was like, no, not really. I can't allow enough of the day to pass where I can give myself a choice. That's a problem I had, last year before that? And I've been doing a good job of that this year. But now every time I try and like change a routine or something, it just reinforces why I can't really change it from this. I remember I went on a whole spiel of like, oh, yeah, I did a workout before stream and it felt good. Yeah, it might have felt good, but it didn't feel good today. My point is, I'll be on early tomorrow, ready to go with attempts. And I'll just deal with any shortcomings I have with exercising and stuff afterwards. Yeah. Alright, but thanks for all the subs today. God damn, that annoyed me. Jeez. Alright. Take care. Bye.